Good, eh? You see me and you feel good. Don't care about the food, huh?
No.
Okay. You want some joke first or serious story first? How many series? How many jokes? Oh, no. Poor sense of humor. All right, serious. Tuck your smile back in. Nobody allowed to smile, except the one who won't joke. I told you so many stories. I wonder if I have told this story or not. If not, then you listen well. If I did, then you just boo in the beginning. Then we don't waste time. Okay? Like, I don't waste time to tell you, and you don't waste time to listen. Capiche?
Yes.
This story is about a holy man who deal with his desire, yeah, and who deal with temptation. It goes like this. A holy man, one day, walking through the shop, yeah, in a shopping center, maybe supermarket, yeah. And he saw a grocery in which they sell beautiful, fresh mangoes. Wow. His mind urged him to buy some, to enjoy it. Yeah, of course, like everybody else. So the holy man was trying to tell him that, no, you don't need mangoes. Yeah, you don't have enough money to buy it to start with, and you don't need it. And you are a holy man, you just eat whatever you have, and you don't desire anything else. But would the mind listen? No? The mind doesn't listen. Never mind. The holy man went back to his cave, continued to meditate. But all night long, all he meditated upon was the fresh, luscious mangoes. You know everything. How come? Were you that holy man reincarnated? We all know very well the trick of the minds, yeah? Okay. So he was so tired and exhausted, sitting there fighting with his own mind. Yeah, so okay? Fine. So he went into the jungle next morning, still defeated, and exhausted by the fighting with the mind the whole night through. And he went and chopped some wood, yeah? And then with a lot of wood, he carried all the way from the jungle to the shopping center. Wow, it's a long way, many kilometers long. Originally, he went there just to get some necessity for the whole week, Yeah, to his cave, like some bare necessity, like maybe some flour for chapatis, yeah? And just some salt, just simple, yeah? Yeah. That's the way I eat in I tell you, I know this very well too. I was in India, nah? I didn't have enough money at that time, huh? I just had what I saved with me. Yeah, it lasts for a while in India, but it's not forever. And I know my limit. So every day I allow myself like maybe 2 rupees. Yeah, you know how much that is? Maybe 10 cents. Okay. 2 rupees is fine. You can buy flour, you can buy some salt for chapati, and you buy a cucumber. And tomatoes, sometime like that. So what I do is I buy a jar of peanut butter, everything cheap in India, and some flour and those very flat plate which I can use to eat and cook tea and bake chapati on it. But, every day I had to walk through a small little homemade and family hut, They make just a little shed like this and they sit on it and they sell samosas. Fried, hot, crispy samosas, and just bite size, about the size of my wrist. Every time I have to walk through that from my mountain hut to down to the market where they sell cucumber and flowers, and also to the Ganges River where I, have to take a bath for myself and wash my clothes. Not every day. I can spare it every 2 days, but I need to go down there sometimes. For one reason or another. And every time I go through that shop, I say to myself, no, you can't afford it. You don't eat samosa today. You are not eating samosa. No. And then on the way back, I just buy one. I just bought one samosa. And after one samosa, Okay, I just eat one more samosa today and then that's it, no more. And one more samosa because they're only bite size, you know. One rupees each. You can't buy bigger than that. Oh, okay, one more only, okay, one more only. And then one more. I could eat 5 of them. Whew. So I say, for that, you're going to be punished. No bazaar for 1 week. You eat whatever appear, no cucumber, no tomatoes, no peanut butter. You know what I mean? So, wow, you can't always win, huh? It's okay, you pay for what you get. It's fair, you know, I didn't steal anything. I pay with the cucumbers and the tomatoes and then peanut butter. So the whole week I eat just chapatis, you know, and the salt. Yeah, well, it tastes awful, but serve me right. You enjoy all in 1 day, and you have to suffer 5 more days. It's okay. It's my own problem. All right, so now that guy, the holy man, he was a holy man for sure, you know, don't laugh at him, you know. I probably was a little holy at that time too, not that I was bad or anything, just I need the samosas. I mean, how long can you eat just chapati, peanut butter, huh? Without thinking of anything else? And the shopkeeper, why he has to make the shop right there where I'm walking through every day? I mean, he could have done it somewhere else. He know I was passing through, no? Long time ago, before I was even in India, I just planted a shop right there, just to make trouble. He knows I'm coming. Okay, fine. All right. So I just confess with you my sin, huh? Don't tell anybody else. Don't give this to SMTV. Okay, anyway. So he carried the heavy wood load to the bazaar, which is a very long way, many kilometers. You know how holy men in India, they live up in the mountain somewhere, yeah, in a cave somewhere. And to go down to the mountain, you know, to the bazaar, it takes a long time. They mostly live far away from it all, because that's what they want. Yeah, but then it's inconvenient when you want to have something, huh? Okay, nevertheless, he carried a heavy wood load down to the mountain. You sure you didn't hear this story? No. Okay, fine. Because I read many and I marked it so that someday I have a chance to tell you, but then I didn't know which one I told, which one I did not. Because sometimes I told some already in Taiwan, and some I told already maybe in Germany. I don't remember. So tell me if you remember, okay? Yeah. All right. And then he's very tired, you know, and exhausted. But he doesn't give himself rest. He keeps telling himself, you want the mangoes, you work for it. Now you carry the wood and you don't complain. So I was sweating like hell. And it was, you know, the mountain road, you know, very difficult. But he make himself do it. Okay, there you are. He came down to the mountain. At last, he sold the wood, exchanged it for money, and bought some mangoes. Okay. He went back to his cave, in the forest. And I put the date on a stone in front of him. And he said to himself, in his mind, today, he put the mangoes, yeah? What did I say? The days of mango, who cares? Okay, he put it on the stone in front of his cave and he said, okay, you just look at it, okay? Because I know you very well. He talked to himself. He said his mind. He said, today, you want me to buy you mangoes. Tomorrow, you will want something else, yeah, a melon. And the next day, who knows, you might want to buy a house. And then you will want me to have a wife to take care of the house. And then that's it, finish of my story, end of my life. I know what you want. That's what you want, hey? I'm showing you. That's not going to happen. Okay. Becomes a wife, and then come the wife, and then the children, yeah, and then the birthday, and then the death day, and then the marriage of the children, and then the grandchildren, and the marriage of the grandchildren, and forever, never done, never done. I will be then your slave, yeah, at the end of all this. So he just telling that. And And then just when he was talking to his mind like that, a person passing by, his cave. So he called him, "Hey, buddy, take the mangoes. It's yours." So of course the traveler was, hot and thirsty and mountain. Oh, really? Are you sure, sir? Oh, yes. Oh, I'd be happy to take them. Oh, he took them all. Yeah, even eating some of them in front of the holy man. Wow, poor holy man must be mouth-watering. Okay. He's better than me. I'm telling you. Maybe I wasn't that holy at that time. Ah, poor guy. He worked so hard. He should have deserved it. At least he go and cut wood, no? But he doesn't want to do it again, huh? Suppose next day he want apple, huh? And then he have to go cut wood again, huh? And then just by the habit of following the desire of the mind, who knows where it leads him, yeah? Remember the story of the yogi who had just a cloth to cover his milk place, yeah? Okay, so I'm not telling. Good, thank you. Thank you that you remember, and so I don't have to tell boring story again, I guess some people keep telling the same story again and again. So there was a journalist who brought in some humorous story for the editor-in-chief, of the journal. And the editor-in-chief was reading it for a while and then just don't say anything. So the journalist asked him, "Oh, why didn't you laugh? It's a very funny story." He said, "I laughed last year, no?" Same story. So it's very difficult to control our mind, huh? Yeah. I don't care. I don't control my mind that much. If he wants a mango, I give him a mango. Because I also work for it already. Yeah? Maybe that's why I work so hard. Because I have to give my mind everything it wants. Well, not everything. Yeah? The things that's harmless. Since I could afford a mango, I just have a mango. Yeah? Otherwise, I could be saintly. Yeah? I could go in the cave. Sit there and meditate all by myself. Yeah? And eating chapatis every day. And now and again, sin with some 5 samosas. You know what samosas is? No, this Indian snacks is beautiful. It's like a meal itself, They put a lot of all kind of mixed vegetable inside, namely peas, yeah, chopped carrot, and potatoes, yes, and spice in it. No, maybe chapatis or masala, something like that inside, yeah. And then outside, they already fried that. Maybe they fried already or not. The stuff inside, I think they fry a little bit first, no? Otherwise, it takes too long to cook the potatoes inside. I guess they did fry the potato, whatever, peas, sweet peas and chopped carrot, fried together, spice them already. Okay, and then they put it in a butter, flat cake like chapatis, I guess, and they fold it into a triangle kind of shape. Oh, who cares what shape, And then they fry them, deep fry quick. And that's how you eat it. And it tastes like heaven at that time, huh? Oh, it is lovely. Okay, I could not resist. It tastes so good. And just exactly that one tastes good. Not every tastes like that. They just make it smaller than usual, It makes it more trouble. Because you eat one, you want another one. There's another story about the prophet and the devotees. Okay. One time, when Prophet Muhammad was talking with a group of disciples, he asked every of them in turn what they possessed. Yeah, possess. What is their possession? What do they have? So, one of the disciples, by name Hazrat Umar, replied to the Prophet, "Oh, Prophet, I have a wife and many children, camels, and so on and so forth." It took him a long time to list all of his possessions. Yeah, maybe camels and then coconut tree and palm trees and date trees and, what else, house, hotel, room for rent, whatever, yeah. Take a long time, okay. All of the others made similar replies until the turn of one disciple by name Hazrat Ali. He said to his master, "Oh master, oh sir," he spoke out. He declared his love for the Prophet. He said, "My only possessions are God and you. Except for these two, I have nothing worth of mentioning." So the Prophet Muhammad was explaining his teachings through the answers of this disciple. He was well pleased, I guess, yeah? Saying that worldly possessions count for very little. We have them for a short time only. They do not go with us to the world beyond. Attachment to them leads only to pain and suffering, as we are born again and again to satisfy ourselves because of the desire for these, which had not been fulfilled during our lifetime. Yeah, because we have more, then we're more attached to them, and they give us comfort and I say pleasure and stuff. And when we die, we wish we have not enjoyed all of them yet, you know. And then maybe at that splitting moment, our soul left the body with the desire that we haven't enjoyed all our possession. And then that's how we come back to life. I mean physical life, again and again, transmigrate and suffer, yeah? So that's why the Prophet say that possession only leads to suffering and transmigration. This is the lot of those who love the ways of the world. But those who love God and are always engaged in the contemplation of their beloved transcend this region of births and deaths. Well, the one who wrote this thinking, it's just a matter of understanding this simple truth. Is that simple? Yeah? Yes. Simple, but not simple to carry it out, huh? I told you about the story of my sin, no? My, what's the name of that? That square, that triangle stuff? Samosas, yes. I was addicted to samosas at that time. But you have to know, I had very little money at that time. And mostly I eat just chapatis and sometimes some cucumber. Yeah, chapati and peanut butter. Yeah, just to keep the body still alive. So, of course, you know, when I passed by the samosa, wow. That is something out of that world. Yeah. So most of the sages, they also prefer to live in the mountain and remote area because of that too, no? Perhaps, yeah? What you don't see doesn't hurt you, right? Doesn't tempt you. It's truly like that. You know, like in my place, if I stay away from the kitchen, I don't even think of eating. You know, I just stay in my place and do what I do and don't even feel hungry or nothing. But because of the dogs and I have to keep going into the house. And when I passed through the kitchen, I saw many things there. Okay, I start eating. It's like that. Sometimes I not even feel hungry. But if I don't eat then later on I would think of them as well. So I might as well just eat it while I'm not even hungry so that I don't eat too much even. You know? Yes. In Chinese feng shui, they also advise you not to build a kitchen in the middle of the house. How do they know? How could they guess? Yeah, because they said that in the feng shui, you know, feng shui, yeah, the art of building good house and auspicious house. They say if you build a kitchen in the middle of the house, then everyone in the house will be too attached to food. With all the activities was surrounding only by, you know, surrounded the cooking and food and stuff like that. So they even advise you to build a kitchen outside. So when you want to go to eat an extra, you have to think twice. Do I want to venture into the cold, yeah, into the wild outside of the garden and cook something or not? Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking of moving my kitchen outside into some remote area of the garden, you know, where it's freezing day and night in winter. And then we think how much weight we can lose. My dogs also get fat. One of it, yeah, one or two of them, really putting weight on. Happy. When she lay down, her fat just flow alongside, flap on one area. And when she wake her body, you can see flop, 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 running back and forth. When she first comes, she doesn't have chin, and now she has 3 chins. Okay, any question? From your land or from your center? Your brother and sister did not delegate you to come here and ask anything? They didn't know you're going, huh? Yeah, okay.
From the Arkansas Center, they did ask me to bring a card for you.
Oh.
May I pass it?
What is that?
The Christmas card.
Christmas card, okay. It's not a question. Okay, thank you very much. All the Arkansas people. All right, love. Thank you. Anyone else? Anybody? Yeah.
Yeah, Master, I have a question about animals. Some of the animals are more noble than we are. Some of them have higher consciousness.
Yes.
And yet you also say that being human is the peak of creation as well.
Yes.
So how is it that, can the animals, will they become human? Or can the animals attain enlightenment and go beyond the physical?
It depends on animals, yeah? I wouldn't say like the tiger will go straight to heaven. Yeah, but most of the animals. Actually, some tigers and lions are very noble as well. You'll be surprised. It depends, Any race of animals, even in the ferocious animal, there are some saintly beings born into it, yeah? Many times, like sometimes you see on television, there was a girl in Africa. They were molested by 7 men even. And then the lion came and shoo them all away and guard the girl until her family came. And then left, yeah? And some lion even, rescue some other babies and all that stuff, yeah? And many, many stories about that, yes. Okay, some animals that came straight from heaven, do you understand me? To come down to help human, yeah? In that case, they will go back straight to where they came from. Only elevated. one step higher than when they were before. You understand me? Higher heaven or higher level of consciousness as a reward from heaven. Yeah? Okay. Human is higher in the way that we have many choices. See, we can choose to be noble. Yeah? We can rescue any other human when we want to. We can help our neighbors. We can share our possession and our labors, our love, anything we want. We can be heroes, yeah? We can choose to be vegetarian or non-vegetarian. We can choose to be a saint, you understand me? We can choose to meditate on God and elevate ourselves anytime. We have that privilege, yeah? Animals, they have very few choice because of the nature of their species, yeah? For example, okay, the dogs, yeah? Sometimes they come here, they could rescue other people or do something else, but they're with you, and they're limited to what you want them to do. Do you understand me? They don't have much choice. See what I mean? Okay. To be reincarnated into animal kingdom is easier. Yeah? To be reincarnated in the human world is hard. Okay? You need, I told you before, human quality, yeah? You have to have enough human quality. You have to have affinity with the parents, yeah? And with the society, with the people around which you were born. And it's very difficult. So the Buddha say that there's a blind turtle, Only once every 100,000 years he came up to the surface of the sea. And at that time there flow a piece of wood, toward that place. And there's a hole in it. And the blind turtle happened to just put his head through that hole. And that's how rare it is to have a human body. You understand me? Nowadays, even rare, they have contraceptive medicine, yeah. And all kind of things. And humans have lot and lot of choices. You see what I mean? And it's a pity if we don't choose well. Animals, they are limited to their... For example, if a bird, yeah, want to come down and help human, it's difficult for them. As soon as they come down to the human world, they get eaten. Yeah? Or they've been captured and then put in cage or sold or die meanwhile, something like that during the process. You understand me? Yeah. So humans are very privileged. Yes. Because of what you have done in the past, perhaps you've done something good, yeah, that you are married, that you can choose a human body, okay? To be a human, you need some merit. You have done something good in the past in order to be able, yeah, to be able to pick a human birth. Yeah. Some human, although maybe they're saintly, nobly, but maybe they haven't done those human merit. You understand me? So they don't have enough choice. They have to be born as animals. Whatever they want to do, they have to do it with that body. You see what I mean? Which is more difficult. Human, we have brain, we have hand, we can do all kind of tools, we can, invent a lot of things and make our life comfortable and help everybody else or animals. But most of the time we don't choose it. Yes. The human, before they came down to this world, they all promised that, okay, I will walk the way of God. I will walk the way of love. I will correct my mistake in the past life. I won't do it again. I definitely will not. I will do the opposite. I will do good. I will be generous. I will be kind. I will be compassionate. I will do this. I will be a hero of humans and animals. I will lay down my life for the needy, for the weak and the small, yeah, for the animals even. But when they come down here, forgot. And the force of the previous karma compounding upon them also, together with the fixed karma of this lifetime. The fixed karma of this lifetime is the one that they are born with. They have to pick up some karma to be born with, yeah? And that's the price they have to pay to be a human. They have to struggle to be good. It's not easy for them that they're born and then everything there, They have enough wealth, they have enough strength, and they have, unchangeable compassion, and then they will always do good. You understand what I mean? And they will always part with their money easily. It's not like that. They have to pay the price. That is struggling with the obstacles that they are born with the karma that they are born with what they did in their last life. They come back onto them. And they have to struggle against that, to do the opposite. Many fail miserably. And then have to come back again, promise again, but this time we double. You see what I mean? The karma of the past life and the life now will come back on them on the next future life. Be harder and harder all the time. So you see how poor the human is. Yeah? And if they don't have any guide to show them, to remind them, to support them mentally and physically and spiritually, and the congregation of saintly people will have the same goal, same minded, then they fail miserably. Many people fail. Yeah, you see? See, that's why many people came to my lecture, even got initiation, but dropped out. They can't. If they don't come back to group meditation, don't keep their faith and hang on to us together, support each other, then they're weak. They will also fall. Yeah? Give in to the force of karma, of the mind. Very difficult. Is that the answer, right?
Thank you, Master.
Sorry. Is that clear enough, love?
Yeah, that's beautiful. So we should really look at animals as our benefactors who've come here to help us.
They do help, yeah, a lot.
Yeah, even though we've got the tough job.
Yes.
But we should look at them quite different to what we do now.
How different?
Oh, like we look down on them now.
You what, love?
We look down on animals now.
Oh, you do? Okay, so you want to look up to them now?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, many animals, they help invisibly, you see, but their help is limited. You see, for example, I have a neighbor who has a horse, okay? He is quietly ward off negative influence, ward off negative people. But nobody knows that, okay? And he's limited to where he is. You understand me? The neighbor has him, but he has a cage, the style for him, and then a fence. Yeah, we only run up and down in that square meters, And he eat the grass in there, and sometimes don't have anything. And they eat, maybe in the morning they feed them, and then let them out all day, nothing to eat, until 5, 6 o'clock at night. And then inside probably eat then and then go to sleep. Because he's always in the same place, so I don't see any grass growing more for him. You see what I mean? Yeah, something like that. And even though he wanted to help humankind, but he's limited to helping maybe only me as his neighbor and his own family, who is a caretakers, and who doesn't even appreciate him that much. Do you understand me? Only I know it, but I won't tell the neighbor. And if I tell the neighbor, they would think I'm cuckoo, huh? What? The horse? Guardian of the good? You see? You say, dispeller of the evil? Cuckoo, cuckoo. Yes.
Does the horse have any awareness?
Oh, sometimes yes, sometimes no. He just do it like the sun shine on you. Okay?
Thank you.
The sun will not proclaim anything, will not think anything. Like you're breathing. Yeah? You don't aware, but you do it. Yeah. That's just an example for you, huh? And for example, the swan, yeah? He's helping me to tell me some other stuff, yeah? Something about who's bad and all that for me, or who I should not have. But I have them in any way, bad or not bad. Because, well, that's the way I do. But I do appreciate, she told me, yeah? For example, like that. Oh, my birds, yeah? He told me a lot of stuff, Sometimes I take the advice, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I say, oh, keep it for yourself. I don't want to even know about it. If that person is bad, what good for me to know now? Should I kick him out? And then he go out do bad to somebody else? What's the use of that? So whatever, Knowing a lot is not always good. Yeah, good, maybe good for other people. For me, no use. If I kick this guy out, the other one come. It's worse. I need some people around to do something anyway, Sometimes take care of the dogs for me when I'm not home. You see this? Yeah? And the dogs and the birds, they need constant people. They don't like to keep changing all the time. It's not good for them, psychologically. Yeah, sometimes changing caretakers, they also feel sad, because they miss that one and that one. They're very sentimental. Even just the caretaker, the one who helped me to take care, they also befriend them and love them. So I don't want to change too much in the house. You see what I mean? Bad or good, I just keep it and bear with it. Sometimes I could not bear, I tell you the truth. Sometimes the energy is so heavy, I don't know where to run. And sometimes I run away even to other corner of the garden or other corner of the land, which is about 1 kilometer away. And still, that day, they bug me a lot. Normally, they don't call too much, but that day, they know exactly that I want to escape. They keep calling, phoning for every little pickle reason. Yeah? Like they grow a little pimple here, they call me. The dogs scratch their ear. Why, master? Something like that. And, it's just no end. Yeah? I give up. I just bear it, Just let them beat up, and then when they're tired, they stop, What else to do? Yeah? Anyone else? Yes?
Master, on Sunday you explained that if we will take care about our husband wood, that they will not leave us. That is correct. I agree. But
The animal will not leave us?
no animal, husbands.
Husband? That kind of animal? Thank you. I read it. Thank you very much. Yes.
My husband, he thinks that he is very pity man because he have a wife which is crazy because I started meditating, be vegetarian, and he is a poor man. Because I cooked meat for him for 7 years. But I realized that it is not worthy, because he is not happy anyway. Because,
Anyway, even if you cook meat.
yes.
Why? Because you don't eat
He
with
was
him.
criticizing that I don't taste it, that
Oh,
it
okay,
is
okay.
not,
Okay,
salty
understand.
or it is dry and so on. So I
Ah.
decided I will not cook any more
Anymore.
meats. So I cook only vegetarian.
Yeah.
And
Take it
he-
or leave it. Huh? Then what happened?
No, he thinks that he is really in very bad position, that I am crazy. And he is this that so million people
Crazy man.
yes, behave like this, and I am,
Yeah. Well, you are crazy, no?
Yes.
Typical blonde, no? Yeah. Why? You have a husband, you have family, you have beautiful home. You come here and sit on the floor for days on end.
If he would know it, he would really send me to some
Asylum.
hospitality.
Mental asylum. Yeah, I told you, that's why. That's why from the beginning of the creation, yeah, all the practitioners has been chased, persecuted, and misunderstood, and killed, murdered, massacre even. You know that? Even nowadays we are free, but it's not all that free, you know? I am hiding myself everywhere I can. I'm not telling everybody that, hey, there's a Supreme Master Jing, I live next door to you, do you know that? Oh, I'm very quiet about my identity wherever I go. Very, very quiet. Yeah? I'm very worried people know. Yeah, so I don't even go out that much at all. When only now and again, very rare, very rare, like once, try 3 times a year for some special thing that my assistant cannot find and doesn't understand. I have to go and buy it. Or someday when all the dogs, have some trouble and nobody there, I had to go to the doctors with him, something like that, okay? Even I don't have freedom nowadays. And in some country, our disciples also being harassed. Some restricted country, some country people don't respect religious. I don't just mean religion, but, anything, not government, you understand? Anything that is not government and anything that talk about God, that is, they restrict that. Or anything that talk about another God that's not their God. You understand? Anything that talk about the God that don't spell the same name that their God spelled. Many things like that. We don't have freedom. Yeah? So you should be happy that you have only one husband. And if he doesn't feel happy, that's his problem. You are happy anyway.
I feel it that it is his problem.
Yeah. You are happy anyway.
Yeah.
Thank God it's not the opposite, Well, what does he want then? He wants you to eat with him, right? Eat meat with him.
Yes, and
No.
drink wine because he is making it, and before I liked wine,
Of
but
course.
I stopped it.
Yes.
And he started to making it,
No.
himself.
Oh, okay.
And he has some good taste, and everybody likes it. And I even don't taste it, and he is very, pure man that I'm
Poor
not.
man.
Yeah.
Oh
And I
my.
told him that I would like.
Is he
him-
Catholic?
No.
Not
he
even,
is-
nothing?
No, nothing.
Okay, then. Congratulations. That you married to such a guy.
I want him to be happy, so I told him if he's not happy with me, maybe he can be happy somewhere else.
So what did he say? No.
No, he didn't answer. So it is why I asked, because you told us take care good about our spouse.
Relationship, yes.
Yes, that everything could be okay and
Yeah.
nice and happy.
Oh,
But
you are taking good care.
yes, I try. I think I do it.
Yeah, you didn't leave him. He should feel happy already, no? You still with him, yeah? And bear his
And-
foul meeting smell and wine and all that. You're very good already. Tell him, yeah? Tell him you love him, or else we would have left him already. Tell him because of your master told you to be good to your husband, or else you say you're not. Yeah? Yeah, tell him that, okay? Tell him because my master is good. She told me don't divorce you. take care of you, be good to you. I am be good as I can, but I don't want to eat animals. I love animals. I don't want them suffer for me. Show him all the picture, the film that animals suffer, how they kill them, how they kick them around and hang them upside down with one leg and all that. Collect them all from internet, show it to him. And tell him this is why I don't eat them.
He
okay?
don't want to see it.
Okay, then it's his problem. Just leave it there, he'll see it one day.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Master.
just leave it hang around. And one day he'll see it by himself, okay? Yeah. So just tell him there's no other thing you can do for him because you're already doing your best. Yeah? As if you don't want to drink wine. You don't want to drink alcohol. It's bad for health. Everybody knows that. Why do you want to poison me if you love me? Ask him. Okay? Alcohol is poison. Every doctor tell you that. All the science tell you that. Huh? Why you want to poison me? Okay? Meat eating is also a cause of cancer. Yeah? A cause of all kind of sickness as well. Yeah? And so why should I poison myself? Why you want me to poison myself? And why do you want to poison me? If you want to poison yourself, oh, that's your choice. But if you love me, well, leave me with my healthy choice. Okay? Not talk about spiritual, nothing, nada. Yeah? And if you don't want to see how the animals suffer, okay, it's up to you. But I saw it. I don't want to cause them suffering directly. And that's my choice, and you should respect that. There's nothing wrong with all this. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing anything bad to anybody. I just being loving and compassionate and take care of my health so that I live longer and healthier for you. Huh? Suppose I drink wine and I have cancer, I have brain trouble, and I eat meat, I got sick and all that, and I'm ill. Then you have to take care of me more. Yeah? I'm laying in the hospital with all kind of sickness, huh? Or I'm more ill and not healthy, then what kind of love you have for me and how useful can it be with a sick wife or even with an earlier dead wife? Huh? I want to keep myself healthy, live long for you, no? I should thank my master, no? Mm.
Thank you, Master.
You are welcome. Next one. Anyone? Yes. Here.
Master, there is one woman in Portugal who writes 3-4 books. She said that she speak with one spirit called Jesus Christ.
Yes.
My question is about what kind of spirits call himself like Metatron, Jesus Christ, Jesus Ananda, Lucifer.
Oh.
And because
you mean they talk through the medium? The spirit come to a person, any person, then talk through it.
yes,
okay. Fine.
One of them
it is Jesus.
Is Jesus Christ,
okay.
and make one woman, very popular, write books. Who sells a lot in Portugal?
Yes.
About Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, and I read some of these, and
is it good?
The message is not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Generally good. They spoke that we are in a big transition to a bright future, the humanity.
Anybody can write that. You can read a newspaper and everywhere else and write it down. Only Jesus tell you, no?
Yes. But
so what is the message then? What should we do? If you don't give me a concrete answer, my answer to you will not be fair. You understand me? People will not understand why I answer like this, like that. If you give me the content,
but
some content of the book, yeah, then my answer will be more supported. Do you understand me?
Yes. But if I'm not Jesus Christ, I tell a lie. If I say I'm Jesus Christ, it's the first question, first thing. The spirits tell a lie, big lie.
Maybe he tell lie. So why wouldn't he tell lie? What's the problem with not telling lie with those people? A lot of people tell lie outside. What is your question?
For example, one is call themselves ascended master, like
ascended master. Yeah.
Saint Germain.
Saint Germain, the price.
One of them.
Yeah, okay.
I I don't know who is he. Who is
Saint Germain the Press is one of the French saints. But that's what they call themselves. And sometimes the astro people, they play joke, you know. The astro also know all the teaching. They can have access, just like you know all the teaching of Jesus Christ. You have to be good, you do good. And you can read some Bible, Buddhist story and say, you have to be good, you do good, otherwise you go to hell and all that stuff. Everybody can tell that. There's no need Jesus to come down in somebody and tell that even. Anybody can tell that. And maybe that person has a good intention to pretend that Jesus say like that so that people will listen more and buy the book. And if the book is telling something good, then maybe that person is having good intention to try to tell people to do good things, you know, in some way.
But start with a lie, with a big lie.
He didn't think it's a lie. He think it's a good lie. Or maybe it wasn't even a lie. Maybe some astral spirit, you know, they're telling him like that. Then it's the astral spirit who is a liar. Okay?
Master, I have a question about the unfoldment of consciousness on the Earth and planets like it. Like right now we're kind of in the coming out of the dark phase, you know?
Yes.
So as that process unfolds, what does life begin to look like on a planet like this? In other words, say you were to fast forward like 10,000 years and the Master's teaching was accepted by everyone, and that, say, 20% of the people were initiated or some high percentage.
Yes.
Then what does life start to look like at that point?
On this planet, right?
Yeah, and if you were to fast forward beyond that and say, are there such worlds, like physical worlds, where people are all at a very high level, say all the people are at a 5th level, and do they still have physical bodies at that point, or they
what?
Do they still have physical bodies at that point, or does some kind of a shift happen?
They do. But there's no planet who has only such, you know, not all the physical planet have all 5th level like that.
Right.
That is on the true planet, you know, spiritual planet, which called Sakhan, mean the true home. That's the home of the Master, yeah. And those people up there are all 5th level, yeah. But 5th, low 5th, middle 5th, yeah, and high 5th, and super 5th. You see what I mean? Yes. And in that kind of planet, you don't have body anymore. Of course, you don't have desire or anything, yeah. And what you mean is, suppose a physical planet like this, and all people have become initiated, yeah, or many, yeah, or almost. Then it become a better place, okay? There will be less war or no more war at all. No more killing of animals. Everyone will love and share with each other. Love, affection, and possessions, yeah? And then we will have a happier life, no? Less unfortunate people, less or no homeless people, less or no hungry kids, yeah? Less or no disease at all, okay? And animals will be protected. No more flesh eaters, only vegetarians or vegans, for example, like that. It will be like that. And you will walk in more peaceful atmosphere. You greet each other with a smile every day and no competitiveness in the work. Yeah, everyone leave everyone alone. Just love and friendship. And the higher the consciousness of a planet, the more intensive of that kind of energy, you see? Loving and kindness, yeah? Okay?
And I have another question, which I don't know if it has anything to do with that or not, but we all kind of know your position in the universal hierarchy and all that. So I'm just wondering about what's so significant about this Earth that you would come to assist in that process?
Every Earth is significant. Yeah? But you are significant. You human are significant. I gotta help you guys. Who's helping you? You're drowning. Everybody's drowning. You call that insignificance?
No, I just thought...
See?
No, I didn't mean like that, but I don't know how often that happens where you would do that.
Oh, very often. If I'm not here, send someone else, okay? Until the planet either evolved to the higher consciousness, to matching up with other in the galaxies, or dissolved, and we make new one, okay? And the one who cannot make it will stay somewhere else, in another similar planet. You understand me? Yeah. Mm-hmm. We concentrate. And all the good one, the saintly one, we take them up, okay, to another saintly planet, yeah? And the rest who couldn't make it, we squeeze them in another planet which is similar to their level. Understand me?
Yeah.
Yes. It's like that. But this planet is beautiful. We try to keep it for the younger souls and for the left behind. Yeah. Give them chance to take time. I'm still giving them chance. That's why we have SMTV. Yeah. To clean the atmosphere and to put the higher consciousness and positive energy into the atmosphere of the planet. And that's how we elevate it invisibly, yeah? And then maybe there's a help, hope, okay? It's already getting better.
Right.
Yes, you see, all the leaders are better, you know, they're helping so many poor countries, billions of dollars, trillions of dollars pouring out from richest country to poor country now. And they're talking about stop climate changes, talking about disarming, they're talking about peace. They're doing peace, they're disarming. Even America destroyed 75 nuclear warheads. Yeah? And Colombia melts all the weapon and make it into agriculture instrument. Or somewhere else into guitar or something like that. You see what I mean? Yes. It's happening. It's happening. And many other things. Chinese allow freedom of religions. Hear that? Communist country. Yeah. And I could even go to Russia to give a lecture, remember? I went to Poland, Russia, yeah? Those are former communist bloc now become European. No borders. Yeah, you can travel 4,000 miles with no passport. Whenever that will happen, huh? And many hundred years ago, they didn't do it. You know, they're doing all this now. You see? It's very fast. Very fast. Yeah? And many countries advise children to eat more healthy. They don't say vegetarian compulsory yet, but for healthy. Yes, more vegetable, more fruit, and all that stuff. Huh? Okay, it's too slow for our liking. I know what you feel. I feel even worse. I feel more frustrated. But you have to take it, you know? Take whatever you have, yeah? And it's very good already. Okay? What else, honey? Are you happy with what I said to you?
Yeah, very good.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, kind of a minor question. I have some friends who were initiated by a different master, same, the Sant Ma.
Kuan Yin method, yes, okay.
Yeah, and they, I took one person to the master's lecture, and, you know, it was basically the same, same stuff.
Theory, yes.
And it felt really good, too, and to be in the presence, so. So I watched their initiation process, and it was the same.
Yes.
So I'm just wondering about the different groups, if it's okay to meditate with those people together.
Sure, you
That's
can.
Okay?
Yeah, why not?
I was just wondering about that, because I've never had any.
Why not?
Okay, good.
Yeah, if they do the same thing, it doesn't matter.
Because they're local to where I am. I'm the only one in my area. So
Okay, understand. Why don't you make some more instead? You can go with them meanwhile, okay? But make some more so that you, instead of following people. Yeah, you make people follow you. I teach you to be a master, not to be a follower, not even to me. Okay, but that's good, that's good. You can meditate with them, it doesn't matter. Yes. You could also meditate with anyone. You could meditate on the bus or on the airplane, in the park. Why not with any meditation practitioners, okay? As long as they're doing good, even if they don't practice the light and sound, it's okay to meditate with other people. Just don't do the Kuan Yin when people don't know about it. Okay, they might think you're crazy, that's all. Something wrong with you? Yeah, you understand? Then they will shock you out of your samadhi, and that might have some bad effect on your body, yeah? And on your psychological security, you know, safe feeling, yeah? And then later, every time you meditate somewhere, you worry, you know, somebody might come and shake you up again. Capish?
Got it.
All right. Yeah, who else? Was somebody there? Yeah, the Choco.
Well, my question is I've heard you many times talking about purchasing property. I'm a real estate investor
Where?
in North Carolina.
Oh.
And so when I hear this, then of course I seem to get a different feeling from a different perspective from what most would.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering, do you have a group of real estate advisors, some close contacts with some people that can really clue in on the different things that you need?
I do have. No, I just search on internet. There are many everywhere, honey, and everywhere. It's not just the professional advice. It's just sometimes the karma, you know? Yeah. Don't worry, we take care of that. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. If I'm in North Carolina, I'll seek you for sure. Yes. Sometimes I cannot even talk to too many people. I have to do it quietly also. Because the negative power, if they know too much, they also make trouble for me. Yeah? Only a few people know, yeah? Oh, nowadays, easy. You look on internet, you know, the property listed everywhere.
I don't have to be in North Carolina just to be of some help, because there's many different ways you can do it, and many different, anywhere. It's just the matter or the method of going about finding property.
Yeah, I know that. Yes, I know that. Oh, don't worry, it's okay. Yeah, I can take care of that. Thanks a lot anyway. Because searching for property is such a long time, you know. And I have to do it myself. Even if you go and look for it already, I have to go anyway and have a look at it. You see what I mean? So it boiled down to that I do it anyway, you know. Because sometimes I ask somebody else to go and look for it first. And he say, oh, this and that, and oh, very good, very good. And I come, oh, pop. You know? And some other places, he told me, oh, that's blah, 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 no. Thumb down. Oh, then I said, oh, but it sounds okay. I just go and have a look. And it's okay. You see what I mean? It boiled down to that. If you want to do everything for the best, do it yourself. Huh? But thanks a lot anyway. Don't worry, I was real estate in a former life. One of former life. I also know what to do. Yeah. Yeah, anyone else?
Thank you for the best Christmas ever. Thank you. And also, I was wondering, why did God create souls? Why didn't he just leave the non-created souls? Why? It seems like so much suffering and work. Why did he create souls to begin with?
It just happened.
It just happened?
Yeah. What do you think? God sit there lonely, alone, to do what? You know, it just happened. Yeah. Souls do not suffer. Yeah? Your body, your mind suffer. Okay?
It's suffering for you, for so much work.
Oh, it's never mind about that. Did you ask any mother whether they feel suffering and raising children? They do, but they still want to do. Some people have one child, say no more, and later they have the second and the third, and they love all that. No? Not suffering for the mother too. But she doesn't think like that. She suffers, she knows she suffers, but she likes it. It's okay. You know what I mean? Some people don't like to be just with the husband all day long. They like to have children. Maybe God's also like that, yeah? It just happened, you know? God has extreme power, and the power come out just created by itself. Do you understand me? I talked about that in Hungary already. The creative power, yeah? God created only one son. And then just that creative power just flow. And then it comes out. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, there. Yeah.
Desde que nos iniciamos, mi esposo y yo, sentimos deseos de difundir el vegetarianismo.
Since the moment my husband and I got initiated, we wanted to spread the vegetarianism.
Mm-hmm.
En nuestro país, que es México, hay muchos vegetales y mucha fruta, pero no hay mucha comida vegetal, mucha carne vegetal.
Yeah.
In our country, Mexico, there are a lot of vegetables, but not a lot of vegetarian food.
Yeah.
Mi esposo inventó unas hamburguesas y las llevamos a escuelas para difundir el vegetarianismo.
My husband created some hamburgers, and they distributed in schools.
Yeah. I mean selling it or give it for free?
No, selling.
Sell it, okay.
Very cheap.
Yes, cheap, understand,
Cheap.
yes.
Pero en las escuelas, los que vendían hamburguesas de carne animal nos hicieron mucha política y nos limitaron las hamburguesas. Les decían a los niños que no compraran esas, que compraran de las de carne animal, aunque los niños preferían esas.
But in the schools where they give children meat hamburgers, they make a lot of trouble, and they try to convince children that the vegetarian are not good, to buy meat hamburgers.
Y así hemos tenido muchos obstáculos. Intentamos esa vez, también contratamos gente para que nos ayudara a fabricar carne vegetal, y la carne vegetal se echaba a perder. Solamente cuando la fabricábamos mi esposo y yo, con los nombres y la música de la maestra, se mantenía.
So they encountered a lot of hindrances, and the food begins to spoil. Yes, and they also hire people to make hamburgers, right?
Yeah. She should only make as much as she can sell, and don't have to sell only in school. She sell any other places. A little bit in the school, a little bit somewhere, a little bit somewhere.
Sí, sí lo hicimos, maestra. No te entiendas también.
They did that.
So what is the question?
Entonces, ¿cuál es la pregunta?
Tuvimos que cambiar de ciudad por el trabajo de mi esposo.
We have to move to another city because of the job of my husband.
Y lo volvimos a intentar.
And they tried it again.
Pero ahora con otro tipo con un local de comida vegetariana.
But in this case, with a store of vegetarian food. In a store of vegetarian food.
Sell it in the store, yeah.
Snack. Pero no tuvimos éxito.
But they didn't have success.
Yeah.
Ahora deseamos volver a intentarlo, pero me gustaría saber, maestra, ¿qué estamos haciendo mal?
They wanted to try again, but especially she want to know what is wrong, what they are doing wrong.
No, nothing wrong. The society is wrong.
La sociedad está mal, está equivocada.
People has been misled too much. So if you want to, persevere with it, then you go ahead, but make a less quantity. Yeah, a little bit at a time until the customer grow more. Yeah.
Si quieres continuar, puedes perseverar, pero en pequeña cantidad, hasta que los clientes empiecen a aumentar.
Just make a small quantity, like homemade, family style, and give a little bit here, a little bit there, like that.
Una cantidad como para tu familia, nada más.
And slowly, yeah.
Lentamente.
And give the alternative living flyer with it.
Y distribuir los volantes de vida alternativa.
Or distribute the alternative living flyer first, and let people get used to it. And start slowly. It's a painful process, I'm telling you, yes.
O antes distribuir los volantes de vida alternativa, sí es un proceso doloroso.
Sometimes I also feel like I'm talking to the wall.
A veces la maestra siente que está hablando a la pared.
If I'm watching like a Supreme Master television and we are everything in the same zing, and I feel, okay, good, very good. And suddenly sometime I have to turn to other TV to watch, for some news, yeah. And then I saw, they're taking the lamb out and kill it, and they slaughter the cow for such and such celebration and such sacrifice. Oh, my heart just sank. I feel like, and the way they're doing it, it's like they're blowing their nose, Yeah. Like they have no feeling or no connect with the animal, no pity, nothing. Do you understand? They just took them by the leg and throw them in the truck or something, and then going to kill them and laughing all the way, And I just feel like I'm hitting the wall in this world, But I'm still have to try, You do what you can. And if you feel too tired, then you stop it and maybe do it another time, a very small quantity. And maybe make 4 hamburgers and be at 4 different locations. Or only one first, okay? And if that person telephone you, make another, okay, come right away. Fresh, coming. And then you send it. Or you just put the advertisement on those vegetarian shop or any school, say, if you want vegetarian for health, healthy food, compassion food, healthy food, contact me, number so and so. Order, for big party or for yourself. If you order more than 5 person, discount 1%. Something like that. Just make it fun, draw some picture and put it there. And if they order, then you make. If they don't order, then forget it then, in case if it's too difficult like that. But God would appreciate your effort, yeah? And even you lose your business, you gain heaven, okay? So it's up to you to continue or not. I don't want you to suffer too much psychological, yeah? Yeah, to lose something is very sad, yeah? I lose business, you know, and not successful in something you do is very sad thing. I don't want you to be sad, but if you choose to continue, and you persevere, maybe one day it will work, yeah? There was a couple in Finland, yeah? I told you already. In the first year, they make a lot of stuff, and they go sell everywhere. People just hear vegetarian, they run away. They don't even want to look at it. But now they sell it a lot, yeah, and they live on it. They sell only maybe a couple of months, you know, a couple of days every month, or winter or summer, something like that, and then they live all year round from it. Yeah. Maybe some Vietnamese also in Oregon and other country, other city in America also. They also go sell in a big gathering, some big exposition or something, some days, a week or some special months when they have a lot of exposition or gathering, you know, thousands of people, you know, and then they just put their card there and sell it for that season only, and then they live the whole year round.
Every time we distribute the flyers and assist these events.
Yeah, okay. Then you can sell it in those events too. Yeah, you can have a small card if it's allowed in your country. If not, you apply for permission. And you wheel your car to those areas. Or you have a truck, you know, open truck, then you sell it behind your truck. You make ready food and just warm it up in a small stove or something simple, you know, like hot dog style, yeah? And then you sell in those thousands or tens of thousands of people. There may be some 1,000 people would buy it, or at least 100 people would buy it. Do you understand me? Go to where it's big market to begin with, so you feel, okay, successful first. And then you tackle the mountain later. You go back to your terrible school or wherever that was. Okay? You have to do something for success first, okay? Don't make it difficult for yourself first, okay? Yeah.
Yo pensé que tal vez no estaba en nuestro destino hacer ese trabajo y por eso era tan difícil.
She thought that perhaps it wasn't in their destiny to do that job.
Nobody has destiny to do anything.
Thank you, Master.
Nadie tiene el destino.
You do what you want, yeah? You do what you want, what you think is good for others, yeah? For yourself. But you have to plan a strategy, okay? If you want to go into market, you also have to know the market, you see? Yeah. Go into big, tens of thousands of people, that somebody would buy yours, yeah? At least 50 of them, 100 of them, then you feel success already. And then slowly they like it, and they bring more people, and then more and more. And then you feel more successful, okay? Don't aim into some small little school, very little people, you know, and maybe you don't have affinity with that difficult school. Then go somewhere else, yeah? Don't keep hitting the wall if the wall doesn't budge. If the wall don't budge, then you budge, you know, you move, okay? I don't advise you to keep hitting that wall. If it's too hard, hit somewhere else, you know? Okay, what else?
We have a sister in our centre who is now getting quite old and weak. She's been in and out of hospital a bit. And she stopped coming to the centre.
Yeah.
And I asked her, and she's still, as I can tell, it very sincere.
Yes.
But in her condition, she finds often she misses doing a full 2.5 hours.
Okay.
And she feels bad about that, and so she won't come.
Oh, it's okay.
Now, I want to... You know,
oh, she's also a contact person and didn't come?
no, she's not a contact
Oh,
person.
she didn't come to the center?
Correct,
Oh,
yes.
tell her, don't worry, just come whenever
Come
she
anyway.
can. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Master.
Come anyway, because within the people, she will do more.
Yeah,
Okay? She will be more encouraged.
for sure.
The more she left, the weaker she become. And the less she will do it. Yeah? Okay?
Okay, thank you, Master.
Group meditation is you are in your element, you see? All the supportive people, and then you will be more strong. Yeah? She needs to be more with the group, especially when she's weak like that. You see? And that's what you are there for. You come visit her, all of you or some of you, and then tell her, we welcome you back, don't worry, it's just a situation. Or maybe you're sick or something, just come back to us, and then you do better when you're stronger. Okay? Yeah. All right.